Good morning, morning, morning. Oh my god, my voice is dead. That sucks. Alright. Hey guys, what's going on? Grass is Tiny here, and it is time for some game dev. I have no voice. Okay, so we just got back from Play NYC. I'm very gravelly today. We showcased World of Grimm. Everyone loved it. We had a great time. So here is some let's see. Alright, so here is a couple pictures. Learned a lot about the game and what was good and what was bad. Really, there wasn't anything bad. We had a great time. It was pretty cool. Alright, so it had this cool, like, front, right, to it. Yeah. And then, so it was in the middle of New York at the Metropolitan Pavilion. My voice is so shot, guys. I don't know. This was we had a quarter space. I sound verklempt. It's verklempt. Okay. And then this was our setup. We had a big stand-up guy and all this stuff. We had the games, right? And this is our day 2. We moved it on this side. We had a lot of people, a lot of signups. It was really good, right? Yeah, it was awesome. Huge venue. Thousands of people showed up. We had lines constantly. People watching other people play constantly. It was awesome. It was very cool. Doing it in a heartbeat. Oh wait, ready? Here's how loud this is. It's that loud, so I had to talk as I had to match that volume or louder for people to hear me. So I was in borderline just loud talking the entire time, right? So we learned a lot about things we need to do in the game and things we don't need to do in the game. Obviously, one of the things was that this wait, I'm in the main menu to the preloader. Got some good notes? Tons, man. Tons. It was awesome. A cool experience for sure. So, nobody ever read it. No one read it. It was there because it needed to be there. Few people read it. They just asked how the game worked and stuff like that, right? And then people wanted to see the shop. A lot of people wanted to see this. Almost everyone, actually. And then the card chest was pretty straightforward. Everyone liked that. Everyone liked the collection level screen, which they thought was a cool idea. Did a UI UX usability study? I did, 100%. Biggest thing I learned, right? The biggest thing that I learned about in this game is that when you click on a card, you can't click anywhere else to get out of the card. It's a problem. So I thought we fixed that. Maybe I didn't pull changes. I didn't pull any changes. I forgot to pull my changes from the weekend. That's funny, because I worked on it Saturday night after the first day to fix a bunch of stuff. I thought I had pulled stuff. I guess I didn't. It's funny. Here we go. So that was before, and this is after. So now, click anywhere to continue. Right? People like that. Nobody saw the timer at all. Anywhere, you say? Anywhere? Yes. Anywhere. The game played great though. Everyone liked it. It was a really cool. People just really enjoyed and appreciated the game for sure. Fill your hand with random cards, huh? Louse. Alright. We're gonna do Shepherd's Boy and the Louse. That's the Snow Queen. Sick. Why did he get buffed? Oh. Did he get buffed? I don't even know. Okay. So. Let's see here. Got. I've been doing lurking. Sounds good, man. Thanks for hanging out. You're awesome. Oh, is that why? I don't even know. No. Your highest attack cards get +3, right? King of the Birds can buff them, so that's actually nice. You have to really do that? Cool. Ooh. We definitely Snow King. No cards destroyed, so he's used a 6/4. Okay, so we Snow Queen here, Giant there. Nice. Oh, we win. Okay. Alright, so now, what have we learned that we need to fix? Right? What are the main things to fix? The main things to fix are going to be a couple things. There's an issue with a couple of the realms. Right? A couple of our realms are broken. And that has to do with some of the work. Let's see here. I didn't mean to remove this. Bring you Forest. After turn 4, transform all realms into random ones. Alright. And there was the Nightingale Castle, which still had its name, right? Okay. I'm not gonna skip it anymore. Okay, so I gotta figure out what broken those. What's up, RK? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Okay, so let's open a match. Why is that a thing? Let's bring this back in. The Nightingale Castle needs to come back in, and then we got Thuringian Forest too. Nightingale Castle, Thuringian. Match states. So okay, so after reveal, at end. That we're at is end. Hold on. Reveal. This part end. Yes. After reveal. Yo, what's up? How you doing, Chris? Good to see you, man. Crazy weekend, man. Crazy weekend. There's a bunch of pictures on the Discord stuff. Sure. It was cool. It was really neat. We got 130 beta signups. Everybody loved the game. People came back to play more than one match. People came back the second day to play again. We had a constant line. Except for we didn't have lines. We have people waiting because our games are 5 minutes long, right? So people didn't have to wait because people would be getting up as fast as they'd be coming over to the spot, right? So it was a very cool experience, for sure. Alright, so we learned a lot about what to fix, though, which is cool. You know, I need to change this. Reveal, and then we have resolve rounds and end. Falls Tower. Yeah, man, it was a really cool experience. Alright, so this is the current match state. Cool. Awesome. Literally, when we're done all of these things, then we will for loops. This will be moved to the next match state. Cool. Now runs can resolve without having to wait for anything, without having to worry about anything else happening, which is good. Slowing the game down slightly. We gotta remove this confined thing I added in the beginning of the game. Let me advance from that. Still didn't work, huh? Did I not save? Oh, I did. Try that. Yeah. All realms. So, game turn manager. Okay, so if we did a Million Castle, what would break out of that? Okay. Reveal and okay. PM. Realm. It doesn't leave from realm. Why? Hmm. Okay. Cards count 0, 0, right? So it goes here. This. Wait, what? What was that? Yield return, new wait for seconds. Okay. Unable to get a hit. That's not possible. I don't know. Just so you guys know, we still have our active Kickstarter that is getting ready to go live. We're gonna go live probably a little bit closer to Halloween. Right here. We learned a lot about what was good and what wasn't good, though. It was a great experience. All right, so this. Cancel. Common sequence, true. Does it contain this? Does not contain this. Or does contain it. A little while away, right? Spooky season. So if it didn't hit that, then it broke from there. So we don't reveal realm. I see. Else, this would be play VFX, right? No, I can't believe that the No-Go Castle broke every single time. Pejnosaur, yes it is. Yes it is. It is PvP. We actually have an open beta. It is here. You can actually register for it. Or a closed beta. Sorry, you can register for the closed beta. Right there. Alright, so the Ring and Forest. Change this to the No-Go Castle. No, it's not gonna let me draw a card still. I thought I fixed that. So it contains, it's in this list, Realms will reveal timing. So, if not in that list, move the match date. When it pushes back? No, what made us push it back was we had a consultation with some people from Kickstarter. They mentioned that because they do think that our game would do better the closer we get to the spooky season, closer we get to Halloween, right? So it may be better off for us to do it that way. Honestly, there's no way to really tell. But, yeah. That's what it comes down to. Alright, Roman sequence is true. Timing. Alright, false. Break. Way between things. Oh. What's the USP for this? You have some big competitors in the same space for this game. So we really don't have that big of competitors. I mean, there are some games in this space that are fast-paced in card games like Marvel Snap. But really, from what we saw when we were at Play NYC, 95% of people who played the game did not even know what Marvel Snap was. People who did know what Marvel Snap was said they either didn't like Marvel or they didn't like how grindy Marvel Snap is. And we're Brothers Grimm, right? Brothers Grimm Fairy Tales, and we are not as grindy. It's cool. A bit like Hearthstone, and that's not a bad thing. You know, having a similarity for someone is a good thing. So I think we have a huge market space, and I think that we can totally figure out exactly what we want to do for our user acquisition and all that stuff. Hearthstone would only be a competitor in the way that it's a card game. Hearthstone's matches are 20 minutes long if you get lucky, right? World of Grimm is 5 minutes long and you can just jump right back in again. Weird noise out of nowhere. So yeah, so it can have Hearthstone similarities because all card games have card game similarities, but there's no opening packs in this game. There's no nickel and diming you for everything possible. You can play the game for free without having to worry about trying to get a bunch of card packs to build a deck, right? We have a lot of good points, although we do use Hearthstone's mana system and their spells in a way. We use spells as a card for a card slot on the field, and it doesn't contribute to your attack power. So we have those components of Hearthstone. We're taking Marvel Snap, Hearthstone, Majora's Mask, and Magic the Gathering and putting them all together. So, dude, I talked about this for 12 hours this weekend at that conference. So I feel like a robot now, you know? Also, I drank a lot of Red Bull. Like a lot of Red Bull. Like talking like 4 cans over 2 days. Which is way more than I ever drink for Red Bull. So, it's funny. Alright, so if we go like this. Oh, then it does that shit. So the issue is actually right down here. Not there. Right there. The issue is here. Right? Else, revealing when occurring. It's false. Oh, Roman sequence. Okay, so if Rome is in sequence, else, play extra the effects if needed. And then this guy. I'll tell you what though, everyone loved the music for the game. I would love progress. Oh, I would love to see some progress. Let's see it. But yeah, Pegasus Sword, if you're interested, we have a Kickstarter. Register for closed beta. We have all that stuff, and there's all the Twitter, X. You can follow us on X, I guess. Play the music, yeah. On the we had a demo display video. I'll show you how that looks. Give me 1 second. So we had this display video playing as well. So this video, every 20 to 30 cards, the trailer would play. So we had this on one of the not this one, obviously, but we had here. Let me go out of full screen because it seems to be choppy for some reason. Is it better? It's a little bit better. So yeah, so we had this running in the background of one of the TVs, right? You're just a lurker and just hang around with the community. I'm grafting on a mobile app at the moment with your team. That's sick, man. That's sick. This game will actually be on mobile as well if the Kickstarter gets funded. Oh no. Yeah, so basically this thing was just rotating different variants, and then it would play 30 after about 30 cards it would play the trailer at like full volume. So you'd hear boom, doom, 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 doom. It made people jump. It was great. It was great. So I might have fixed that freaking Nightingale Castle finally. And then we took the second TV, which is here. So if you can tell in this picture, right? So that's where the whoa. Hold on, this is a very crisp image. Okay, so right here, this was the demo display. That's where the trailer played, right? So someone used my laptop in front of it, right? And then this side, the laptop is actually hidden, and it was mouse only. right? So literally, people could sit here and just play. Because they were able to go, wow, the accessibility of this game is great because you didn't have to need a user keyboard. You could do everything just with your mouse. People loved it. Also, this game was fucking cool. Beat the Bomb. That was a neat game, man. That was like it was a VR space, but it was like the size of a porta potty. So you would like open the door and get in, and you'd put on VR, and like you'd have to like run away from the bomb or do like little things with your body and stuff. It was crazy. Apparently, it was like a whole bunch of running. A little fun weekend. It's a shame it's over already. This. Dissolve realms. Events going to be fun, but the prep work must be insane. So we had like we mock prepped in our place once, like in our house, and then the hardest part was bringing in all of your stuff. Not because it was hard, not because the venue was difficult, but because we were in a hotel in New York City that had no elevator, and we were on the second floor. So like 2 big TVs and like a trolley basket of stuff. Like we had like one of those beach wheelers. So like we had all that stuff to bring down a small flight of stairs, right? To get down to the first floor again. Your tech stack look like? What do you use for networking and user management progression? Networking, we are currently using Photon. And user management progression, we're using PlayFab. Sounds expensive. What, the hotel that we had? The hotel was like $300 a night. It wasn't bad. We paid them in cash. They texted me and they're like, if you pay in cash, it'll be cheaper. I'm like, sounds good. Sounds good. We might stick with Photon. If it gets too overwhelmingly big, we might switch to Dark Rift or Mirror. We don't need a ton of networking, right? Like there's nothing that happens at the same time, or there's nothing that happens in real time. Really, like the only networking we actually need. Probably drove to New York? Yeah, about 2-hour drive. So the only networking that we actually need is to make sure that this realm appears the same for both players, right? And that when you play a card and you hit end turn, it flips, right, to both players. Like, so both players can see the cards that are played. But that's the only things that need a network. Nothing else. The game can do all of the computation for us. I broke a bunch of shit. I broke it right here. If not containing this, how did I move this? Oh, look, move the next match dates in a bunch of these things. Got it. Okay. Else nothing. So if we break, if realm sequence break, right? Else, Decks are managed on client. Well, decks are managed on client, but saved through PlayFab, so that they get verified through PlayFab that you haven't edited your decks with an outside source. You posted your whips. Let me see your whips. Where'd you put them at? Yeah, so we use PlayFab to make sure that you're not changing stuff in the game because it saves the state of the board as well as saving your decks. Up in chat. Oh, my bad, I didn't see this. Oh, sick. It looks good. Then the eyes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's mortifying. Oof. It's pretty cool, man. These look good. They look really good. The detail in this is awesome. Very cool. Very, very cool. Pejnosaur, man, you've been hanging out here for 7 years. 7 years. It says following. I can't drag this over to you. Following since November 18th, 2016. You've been here for 7 years, man. Damn. The OG. What are you gonna do until Halloween dev-wise? We're gonna fix a lot of shit. We're first gonna do Nightfall. Nightfall was fun and a train wreck at the same time. Honestly, if we ever got funding to remake the game, we would. That's for sure. So until Halloween, we're going to pretty much QC and bug fix. And then we are going to add more content. For sure. Get the shop working. You know, make sure that our networking keeps going good. The whole thing like that. Our user acquisition stuff is pretty cool for PlayFab. Now that we have 130 plus beta signups, 131 beta signups. It's pretty awesome. It really is. Fixing shit good. Ugh. Hello, kitty cat. You miss me? Yeah? Those crusties. Yeah. You're dirty, girl. Oh yeah, she has the most gamer posture. Look at that. Look at the curve back. I'm also grabbing her feet, but it's beside the fact. Cats are weird, man. No. Look at his face. He's purring so much right now. Need that face of love. Okay, I'm done. Both cats being cats, man. Both cats being cats. Alright, so what is the issue with this ability? Like, how come I'm still struggling here? Annoying. Very annoying. Move the next match state, right? So we break out of the switch. We break out of the switch, we shouldn't be moving to the next match state. This shouldn't happen again. Right? We can just call revealing occurring false or whatever, I don't know. But that's clearly not good. Okay, so come on. You never cats when I pet wherever I walk to the gym. That's nice. Nice cats are very nice. The ones that like want love, they're awesome. Alright, so I need to make sure that we get the Nightingale Castle They're just like breaking a whole bunch of shit right now, so. Match. All I want is to draw a card. Ability, draw a card. Still no, huh? Still a no-go. When did you add that book? Thursday night. You like it? It's pretty awesome, right? The book is cool. Alright, so we break out of this. When we break out of that, we get to here. Oh, I see the issue. If run was in sequence, move the next match state. What's this? Literally this. Is that it? Maybe. Yeah, the book was like the selling point. We had like, literally had the artist, the UI artist was working on the book all night. And then like, I implemented it Friday morning before we left. And it feels so much better. People loved it, actually. And the whole thing is like you fall into this giant portal, and so because you fall into the portal, you come out into a giant, you come out into this big match room. Gosh, fancy. So fancy. Alright, Nightingale Castle. Yeah, it's this page, the page turn is the same page. And it's literally I'll show you in a second. Smoke and mirrors, man. Smoke and mirrors. Hey, that worked. That's phenomenal. That worked. Okay, ready? Ready for smoke and mirrors? Here you go. So, how this works, it's honestly how it works is kind of janky, right? Because it's like this image. So okay, so this image right here is just a page flip image. This animation right here, look, that's it. It's -1 scale to +1 scale, right? But if you play it a lot, it looks like books. It looks like pages flipping. So then the page is literally just a random. It's just it's a page with a different sprite on it. It goes back and forth between different sprites, and then yeah. And then when the match gets found, it switches to that one, right? So then we literally take the animator parameters and we change the animation speed parameter for the end of it to make the last couple pages slow, and then we catch the end of one of the animations, and we literally just turn this off. And that's the entire animation. It's extremely straightforward. It's all smoke and mirrors. Thank you. Complete luck that it turned out nicely on the first couple tries. But it was way better than just clicking match and starting a game. Like clicking match and seeing this go feels natural. Right? So, yeah. Pretty happy with how it turned out. To be fair, that was a huge selling point. I mean, it made people go, yeah, you know what? This is a game about a bunch of stories, so it makes sense that it has story-like elements in the game, right? All right, so let's see if we can. Town Square just fucked up. How's that a thing? Really? So the ones that don't have stuff like this, they don't even go through the switch, right? They don't go through the switch at all. They come out at the bottom and there's nothing here, right? So I think this part needs to stay, right? That part needs to stay. If it's in sequence, but it's not a run that with reveal timing, then we move the next match state. Yeah. Cool. Oh, actually, if Rome is in sequence and game turn manager match state is Rome. Okay. If it's still Realm, fixed itself. Be completely fair. We don't want it to trigger twice. Okay. Alright, so good. Back to normal. Okay with that. Thuringian Forest. What it needs to do is it needs to reveal and then go to end, but then when Thuringian Forest hits, it has to change to whatever that other realm one is called. It's changed to resolve realms. Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna kill that guy. Okay. God King. Nice. Why didn't it play that? Oh, okay, turn 4. Turn 4, ready? Go. Boots this resolve realms, then end. That was perfect. Flawless, actually. It's great. Oh, end turn. Why is it still saying end turn? Oh. Okay. So if realm is in sequence, else just revealing occurring realms is false. Okay, so else we can do if and we want to move the next match state after Thuringian Forest happens. Wait, let me see here. Be a turn manager one. Initialize end turn, no. Resolve realms. Okay. So this never actually passed this, did it? Oh, that's the tallest tower. We're in the wrong one. Thuringian Forest. So I can get rid of this guy. Oh. That should fix that. Oh. There we go. Does that fix that if I get rid of those two things? Maybe. Rid of these. Maybe. Might fix that. Alright. So, not Mysterious Glade. We need Thuringian Castle. Thuringian Forest. Thuringian bullshit. Whatever it's called. Okay. Why is serving, you say? Other cards in this room get +1 power. That's sick. No thanks. Shoemaker. Alright, so now, end. EVM. Go. Talking cat. 8 million. Okay. Resolve realms. Do something. Turn 4, right? Let's go. Trigger. Why? To reveal. Reveal cards. Well, reveal. All POIs at length. Thuringian Forest. Okay, wait for seconds. Pick random realm. Reveal info. Random channel status. Realm on play status. It's all this stuff. Right? If it's not in sequence, don't do anything. It's not in sequence. Change these. Didn't even change them though. It's odd. Resolve realms and didn't change them. Resolve realms gets us to how far it goes. End turn. And then reveal cards. Reveal. The resolve realms gets us here because we changed the resolve realms. This is where this happens. Right? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure where this is holding up. It can't be because of this. I mean, it can be, but it's weird if it does. It's weird if that is the issue, right? Pick random realm. It is what it is. Reveal realm info. Update realm art. So it's not that. Right. So it's not that. It could be this, but I doubt it. So let's, you know what? Okay. Cool. Sorting this stuff's gonna help a little bit, for sure. Organization. The hollow. Oops. There we go. Brothel. Okay. Okay. Treasure trove. Thumbblade crypt. The garden. We go. Boom. Way easier to figure out where everything is. Love that. I could change the color of these. Oh, that's a quick uncollapse. It's cool. So there's nothing in there. And then I can do it again here. There's our garden. Nice. Okay. And then we can literally do it again inside here for all these realms. Right? We can literally go like this. Beehive. Chamber. Okay. All right. Path 2. Okay. Oops. The Rainian Forest. Okay. Tallest tower. Cool. Much easier to read. Do not entirely know what the right way to go about doing this is. Give me 1 second, guys. Be right back. Alright guys, I gotta get going. Thank you so much for hanging out today. Much appreciated. Live again tomorrow, same time, same place. Thanks for being awesome. We will fix this issue. This issue sucks. We'll figure out what we can do with it. Let's see. But let's go over to a channel doing cool stuff. I'm gonna go raid DevSpages. DevSpages is an awesome developer making the game Stardeus, which is in early access right now on Steam. Here's the raid message. Until next time, guys, I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Catch you later.